The veteran Jason Myers will get this one started. And off we go from Lumen Field. Samuel gonna see what he can do. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
I always love going down to the field in pregame, Mike, and just seeing how certain guys approach their pregame warm-ups and the routine leading up to kickoff. And I really liked what I saw out of him. He had a really interesting level of focus. He had all of his wide receivers around. He was getting them all involved, throwing the ball, getting on the same page, timing, rhythm in the passing game. They're hoping all these extra reps, not only leading up to this week in practice, but here on game day, if they can carry that over after the game starts, they're expecting to have a lot of success here, especially early.
So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line. Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up 4th down.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. And a pretty good punt there. A fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
Sometimes we can make NFL football so complicated, Mike. There's different schemes, the personnel, different approaches to how to play the game. But when it all comes down to it, the best teams in the league, they simply just find a way to win. It might look different week in and week out. It might take 40 passes or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Here comes the 3rd-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he'll work this past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Devondre Campbell brings him down. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake, it's Smith. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback, in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Geno to throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
His defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense, they've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. Ronnie Bell is back deep to return it. This kick hangs up, and the fair catch will be taken beyond the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll start out first down and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
On the ground is Mason. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Look him up on a second down and 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Out of the gun. It's Parity. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete and brings up fourth down.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he'll get this up to about the 28. They go play action with Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
From the gun on third down, Smith. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw, it's Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll go play action. It's Smith. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Seattle.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. He fumbled the football, but this is taken in by a teammate.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Gino. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks will tie the game at 3 apiece. So the field goal draws us even. It is now 3-3 as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start first and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And they will finally run him down. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. That's on the 11-time Pro Bowler, Trent Williams. They send a receiver in motion left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long. They'll put Ayuk in motion. On 2nd down, Parity.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's into the hands of Jordan Mason. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Samuel has it working the middle.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. So a field goal apiece here in that 1st quarter. All even, 3 apiece, the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Third and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Niners will take a 6-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 2nd down, Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target fast. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
I really like the rhythm that this offense has found. I mean, that 3rd down, that wasn't a layup by any means, but they made it look easy. Everybody was exactly where they needed to be. The quarterback did a nice job working through his progression, saying, okay, I understand this is zone defense. I understand where the limitations of the coverage are. I'm going to get to that spot on the field as fast as I can, deliver the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open. And if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
They'll run the toss with Walker. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
Still 1st down.
So a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now, Gino. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Seahawks.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks open the lead to 4. It's 10-6. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Niners offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the toss, they'll run. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The offense is trying to test the edges of the perimeter of this defense, Mike, but the defense is just too quick to the ball. Total team defense, pursuit, 11 hats to the ball carrier. It's exactly what we saw here. Keep that gain to nothing.
3rd and short. Purdy. He's got the 1st down and more than that. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? They'll put Ayuk in motion. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Tyrese Knight in on the tackle. Third and long. To throw is Parity. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Seahawks offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Second and 7. Here's Geno. Into the hands of his tight end, Barner. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he will have the Seahawks first down. He'll have it by plenty. It was 3rd and 2. They picked up 8. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Geno. He's going to look deep here, looking for Lockett.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Smith. And that is incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The Niners offense ready to see what they can do. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball is going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Big Leonard Williams that time forces his way in for the sack.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
So Kittle comes in motion. Short pass taken in by the tight end. A run. And here's Mason. Here's the punter now. He's on for the 2nd time and wouldn't mind a carbon copy of that first kick. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 15. The home team's offense back onto the field for their next possession. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. That's on the former 9th overall pick, Charles Cross. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. Nick Bosa, the former All-Pro, in there for the sack. Two minutes to play in a tight 1-point game in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. The Niners offense and their running back set to go once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. They'll motion over Samuel. 1st and 10. Parity. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
So Kittle comes in motion. He's got his man downfield. It's Debo. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Going right back to Samuel. He's got it again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
Here's 2nd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. Here's Purdy again. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. So Kittle comes in motion. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
The extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the 49ers will open up a 6-point lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Seahawks offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. The deficit, 6 points. So a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Geno. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Smith. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still 3rd down.
So now, following the penalty, they're only going to need a yard. It is 3rd and 1. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Gino to throw. He's going to look deep here, looking for Rocket. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Report. The second half, straight ahead. Time to get back to it. And for the call, let's rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it's Chenault. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start with Charbonnet. That would qualify as an angry run, powering his way forward. A pickup of 7. Second down and 3. On play action, Smith. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
You hear quarterback coaches say it all the time. Let's get our guy easy completions. Well, that falls certainly into that category, Mike, but when you fail to connect on those, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is Smith. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Still on his feet. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers. It's up and through. And the Seahawks have taken the lead by a point here in the third. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. He'll run. This is Mason. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll stick with him again. Strong running there, pushing his way forward to gain a couple. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 6. The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. He'll take it up to about the 33-yard line. Lockett headed in motion. A first down throw for Smith. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. Off the play fake, it's Smith. The second down throw is incomplete.
Anytime you see a receiver at this level miss a ball that easy, it's just concentration. They just take it for granted. All of a sudden, they're thinking about what their next move is or what they're going to do after the catch. And instead of just focusing on first things first, secure the catch, put the ball away, then become a runner.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This guy's really in a zone right now, Mike. He's rushing with such confidence that it doesn't matter who they put on him. He thinks he's going to win every matchup, and with the rest of the time remaining here in the second half, the offense is going to have to change some things up. It's less about who blocks him and how we block him, because right now, one-on-one, he's just not getting the job done.
They're all set to kick this one away. He's on to punt it for the 4th time tonight. Oh, and he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. First and 10. Throwing is Parity. That's taken in by Jennings. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Parity now, he'll throw on first down. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
On second down, Parity. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, it's Parity. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
So anytime you find yourself in a backed up situation like this, Mike, there's two goals. You want to pick up 2 first downs, and then after that, of course, you want to go down and score. So first objective is complete. Let's see if they can pick up another.
They go play action with Smith. That's Lockett downfield. He's got it. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Once again, it's Walker. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jair Brown on the tackle. Third and 6. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target. Thanks. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Play action now. It's Gino. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner, and next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On 2nd down, Smith. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
At this level, you just would expect a little bit better execution and accuracy on those intermediate throws. I think he had an opportunity there for a nice pickup. Off target, off rhythm, and ends up getting away from him.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend their 3rd quarter lead. So Myers back out there at the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense ready to get back at it. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. on the ground is Mason. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action now. Parity. Now he'll run it. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So now after the penalty, a much tougher prospect to convert. It is 3rd and 9. So Kittle comes in motion. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
The 49ers out to punt this one. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense make their way out to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. They didn't fool anyone. Tried the speed, but did not get back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Smith. This one taken in by Chenault. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now, Gino. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. As he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. They'll stick to the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Parity. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
They'll run. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll run here. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
3rd down. Parity. A short one there. Caught by Kittle. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Niners 1st down.
And how about the poise of this quarterback? You find yourself down here late in the 4th quarter, Mike, facing a tough 3rd down. You've got to have it. But you know what? He calls the play, he breaks the huddle, and he's like, you know what, Coach? I got it. That's a big-time throw to now keep this drive alive as they go down looking for that go-ahead touchdown.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
We spend so much time talking about quarterbacks and the special plays that they can make. And, of course, that's a big part of playing quarterback in the NFL. But also, can you avoid the bad plays? Do you know when the fight is over and live to play another down? Don't take that sack. Throw the ball away, get back out there on 3rd down, and give yourself a chance.
So Kittle comes in motion. Caught. This is Ayuk. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. It'll bring up 4th down. We're about ready now for the punt. We forced a punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Seahawks offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Got it with Smith and Jigba. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Now Walker. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. To throw, it's Smith. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. They can't imagine that a defensive coordinator would say, hey, we're just going to have one guy defend you all by himself. And after that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Gino. He has Lockett over the middle. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
The tight end Fant in motion. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Charbonnet the back, and he goes straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. The tight end Fant in motion. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Seattle.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's Walker. And he'll go down, back at the 4.
This defense knows the importance of this drive. They have to keep this game at 1 possession. That's a great start there on 1st down.
Two minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. One more time with Walker. Let's give him a yard down to the 3-yard line. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
So the pressure's on. And here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
Off the play fake, Parity. Downfield, and it's caught by Ayuk. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Gino. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice job there by the defender. He's able to break up the pass, but I think if he's able to get there just a little bit sooner, now you can get 2 hands on the ball and give yourself a chance to come down with an even bigger play and come away with the pick.
Now a 2nd down throw for Smith. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
To the sideline, nice job. They pull that one in, but that is still well short of a 1st down. Here's a big one. This 3rd down. Throwing is Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When this offense took the field, in their mind, Mike, they want to end this game in regulation. You do not want to play for overtime. But now as this 4th down comes up, I think this coach has a decision to make. Do you remain aggressive and keep the offense on the field and try to end it here? Or do you make the safe play and punt the ball away and settle for overtime?
Brandon Ayuk heading back onto the field with his 49er teammates. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Parity to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, 4th quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame them.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. Now on 2nd and long. A tight end in motion now. They'll go play action with Purdy. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. The Niners will use their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
That's a tough incompletion right there. Feels like that down was their only chance to extend this possession enough to end this game in regulation. I think the smart move here now is you have to punt this ball away. You cannot risk a fourth down failure and give your opponent a short field to get a chance to win it themselves.
The Seahawks offense ready for this next possession. We're all even, fourth quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. Charbonnet. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Samuel gonna see what he can do. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. So Kittle comes in motion. A run. And here's Mason. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Here's 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
Punt team out, ready to send this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll get this complete to Walker. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Smith will give it to Charbonnet. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Third down and 9. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A 19-yard pickup there. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Here's Charbonnet. And he powers his way forward, doing it on the ground, inside the 40, a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll motion over Metcalf. Play action now. It's Gino. Connected with the tight end. That's back. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
Smith, quick one to Metcalf. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, different than the college game, these offensive linemen, they're blocking for the run. But if that ball gets pulled, the pass option of the play, they're not allowed downfield. In the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He gets that to his big target fast. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
I just love the feel this tight end has, Mike, for the defense when they play zone coverage. His ability to find open space and be friendly for the quarterback. It's easier said than done. Certain guys, they want to run routes like they're lines on a piece of paper, and they end up going from uncovered space to covered space, but not the case here. He knew he was open. He knew he was in the right spot. He stayed open. The quarterback delivered a good ball.
Here's a 2nd and 9. The tight end Fant in motion. Once again, it's Walker. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? From the shotgun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. So the pressure's on. Here's the veteran, Jason Myers. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So the 12th man a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.